was a hippo. He was numbing on someone's leg. Oh my god, his leg is broken! It's like... Alright, ready? Hello, you real people out there. I'm so excited to finally meet you all for the first time today. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Owie. Pronounce it with me. Owie. I'm a new intern at Royalty Entertainment this year through college. What am I studying? Cartoon anthropology. Trust me, it'll make more sense the more you watch. But for now, on to our soon-to-be regularly scheduled program. Thank you so much for joining us on our first episode of Animation, Music, and Video Game Reviews, or AMVs for short. Unfortunately, Royalty Entertainment doesn't have the budget for the other two letters, so for now, we'll just talk about animation. Some of you may even consider me a form of animation, and that is what we're going to be talking about in today's episode. Animation. What is it? Now, some of you may or may not know what actually qualifies as animated or an animation. You may have some idea, but let me give you a clarified definition. Animation, simplified, is the manipulation of bringing something to life, no matter the object. Even if the animation is janky, if you believe that particular object is alive, then the animators did their job as they were hired to do. And if you're wondering whether or not I'm alive, I can assure you I am. I have an alibi. You guys just have to tune in and keep watching so you can learn more about me. But back to the topic at hand, animation. There's so many different forms of it. There's 3D animation, there's traditional 2D animation, there's CGI, there's claymation, there's machinimas, there's puppetry, and others not particularly clarified. There's almost no limitations to animation at all, besides the imagination, the budget, and the technology to make the possibilities happen. Sticking to one animation style or one animation technique can actually hinder you as an animator. There are actually animation studios that combine CGI with 2D animation. Not too long ago, more than 60% of video game cutscenes were actually pre-rendered video files, due to the fact that the game engine was not able to support what was being displayed. But now, most video games nowadays have real-time and even immersive cutscenes. Though, that's just to hide the fact that something's loading half of the time, but you didn't hear that from me. Back to our subject at hand, animation. Did you know that the word cartoon actually comes from Italy? At first, it was supposed to describe the actual material such drawings were on, such as cards or scrolls. It then became to be known as the style of drawing or comic strips of drawings. We now know the definition of cartoons as a series of drawings to make up an animation. The very word cartoon is a metaphorical derivative of caricature. So if you're wondering, no animation is a cartoon unless a particular art or subject is made comical. There are serious cartoons out there. The word cartoon itself has become lost in translation in most Western animations. There are exceptions depending on the animation studio and the claims to the animation style, but that'll be for another episode. I know I didn't talk much about anime in this episode, but that's because it deserves an episode all on its own. But what I will do for my newcomers and my veterans alike is provide new anime recommendations from this past month. For my newcomers, I would like to introduce you guys to Toons for its innocent art style, and I would also like to introduce Dr. Stone for their wholesome DIY projects. Just kidding. Please do not do what you see on the show in real life. Continuing on, for my veterans, if you haven't already started, you should tune in to Tomodachi Game for its high-stakes drama. Though I will warn that there are some highly sensitive subjects within the show. I will also recommend the show Bastard as well, another show that has some highly suggestive subjects within it. For my new anime watchers, you can find Toons on Pokemon TV if you have a Nintendo Switch, smartphone, or smart TV device. You can also find Toons on our official Pokemon channel on YouTube. Dr. Stone can be found on Funimation or Crunchyroll, whether or not you have a Nintendo Switch, smartphone, smart TV, or computer device. For my veterans, Tomodachi Game is a Crunchyroll exclusive and can be found subbed and dubbed over there. And for Bastard, you can find that over at Netflix, subbed or dubbed. Watch at your own risk. Well, that ends my first episode, you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed putting it together for you. I hope you guys plan on tuning in for more, because I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. And who knows, the more you watch, the more you might learn. Like the shows I'm more particularly into. But for now, I have to go, so I'll be ending the episode here. Bye! Until next time! Mwah! Love you!